Kyle here, and welcome back to another video here on Monteith, Iowa. Today, we're going to be doing some corn harvest. As you can see in the last video, we got rained out on our beans, but it only ended up raining for about 4 to 5 hours, so it's currently 2 o'clock right now. And the fields are still marginal, we can still get in them, so we're going to just start doing some corn harvest today, and then once it gets late, we'll end it, and then we'll start tomorrow. But we're going to start up here by the house first and get everything done. We've got a few small fields, and then we'll come down here and we'll start doing this cornfield. I believe it's this one we got to do next. But take it right here and go up the lane. We're going to start on the one that's just behind our house. Get everything done there, and then we'll move on to the next one. I just want to thank everyone for watching my videos and stuff. I seen the last Monteith episode, you guys really liked the montage, so I'll try to make more of them so they're enjoyable to watch. It's a little bit difficult because I got to do multiple recordings and stuff, but I'll get it taken care of and we'll get it working. For this corn head, I did up the speed on it so we can go, I believe it's 9.5 mile an hour, because in real life, if you were to put an 8-row corn head on this kind of John Deere, I've seen it push speeds of 10 miles an hour, so close to even 12, so we'll just run with that now and see how it goes. But we'll go off to the right here and start. Get everything unfolded. Well, I guess it's already unfolded. I shouldn't travel down the road like that, but it's alright. We'll get rolling. We're seeming to struggle a little bit up this hill, which is quite surprising. Won't be so much of a problem, I'm sure. Make sure in the comments, guys, to let me know what you think of the series. I know a lot of you went down to my last one, like I said, and you're enjoying it, so definitely going to keep going. I am enjoying it a lot, that's for sure. Take off a few headlands. That way we can turn nice and easily. One thing we're going to have to go do is we're going to have to go get our semi and our grain cart. And I'm sure you guys may be seen at the intro, but we did switch. Instead of hauling our corn in, we're going to actually store it in one of our bins and start using that, because when we first started this series we were running a little low on cash and I didn't want to go bankrupt, so we started selling it. But now that we got quite a bit of cash on us from selling those beans, we'll just actually start storing it in our bins so we can make a little bit more and better profit in the future. I do want to try and do a little bit more first person. Let me know what you guys think about that, if you would like that or not. It's just hard sometimes when you get these jaggedy fields to stay in line on where you're supposed to go. Like I said, I can't say it enough. I am liking this whole series, and this map is done really well, in my opinion, which I'm sure much of you all can agree on too. So we'll probably go around a few more times, probably do 4 headlands. That way we have a nice, easy turnaround. Combine is kind of struggling here. I'll actually try and go the other way. That might help us a little bit going downhill. Should have plenty of power, so I don't know why it's struggling. I have to get that checked out. See what the dealership says about this. Because this is only a year-old combine, so we shouldn't be having any issues. I see some of you said you like the equipment we have and all that stuff, which is nice because, you know, like I said, I'm used to kind of playing with all smaller, oops, I didn't mean to hit my GPS button. Used to kind of playing with some smaller equipment, but it's nice to get out and use this bigger equipment. Something different. There is some really good pieces of equipment out there like this that Customani did that are newer style. And I mean, we're still running with a decent sized corn head, you know, we're not going enormously big. We're not running a 12 row or anything. Just running an 8 row. But it's getting the job done. It might take a little longer, but you know what? Who cares really? But we'll probably attempt to start cutting beans again tomorrow. Let the sun bake on it in the morning. Probably do a morning corn harvest. Let the dew go down, and then midday we'll probably break out the bean head again, and then we'll hopefully try and finish all of our beans. And then any corn we'll have left we'll be able to get at a later date. But corn's easier to get. You can harvest it when it's wet out. It's not that big a deal, but beans will get real tough once they get any kind of moisture. So that's why we switched over to corn, because it started raining at the tail end of last video and couldn't keep cutting them. They were getting too tough. And I'm going to chow away at this, and I'll catch you guys when we get full here and you get the grain cart over. Alrighty everyone, welcome back. So I got the truck on the way. We're just going to use that for these fields here, these 2 smaller fields, because there's no sense of getting the grain cart over here right now. For that, so we'll just offload into the semi. I think he's pulling it now. Yep, he is. So he's just going to come down here and flip around. We're going to try and make it all the way around again. We'll see if we can. We might not. Like I said, we'll just offload into him, because no sense bringing the grain cart all the way over here for now. Just for it to sit. So we'll just head over there. So I'm trying to guess here where we're gonna swing around at. I'm going to try and do a little bit first person. Perfect. That is a bit slow for unloading. This 8-road, it's working good, chugging right along. It's just kind of struggling up these hills, which is, like I said earlier, kind of strange, but it's getting the job done. That's all that matters. Alright, perfect. We'll go back to where we stopped. Down around the corner here. I did notice, which I'll try and get fixed in the next video, but for some reason I'm not getting any textures when I harvest with the corn head. I believe it's a map thing, so hopefully I can get that fixed in the next one. Just not showing me corn textures getting pulled in. I noticed that with the bean head in the last video. I figured it might be the head, but it's definitely not the head now. It's the map. Or mod conflict, so we'll have to figure that out. Yeah. I'll probably knock out these 2 smaller fields, and then I'll catch you guys back when we get to the big one, because it's kind of hard to record these smaller ones. We're just going to be turning around a lot, so it'll be nothing fun to see, but I'll catch you guys then. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back. So we're just starting on this next field here, just out in front of the house. We're going to get a little place for our grain cart and our semi to sit while we work our way around the field. Just cut a little bit of an in. Mess with them. Worry about where they're sitting. It's probably not a good idea just to leave them sit where they are. Side of the road like that, someone comes by and hits us, that would not be good. Probably and hopefully going to get done with this field tonight. Might not though, depending on how it goes. We'll just have to see. How we end up. I do have the wife and one of our hired hands helping us today, so they'll be floating around in the equipment, running different things as we need. I have been thinking about getting some beef cows. We'll have to see. Contemplating on doing that or not. So that should be enough to get everybody in here, get them situated. So we'll just start doing our headland. Hoping this field just buzzes right along. Turn our lights on so we can see. A little bit. Grain sample's looking good. Not many cobs in there at all. We're gonna knock out this field. I'll get the drone out, fly it around, and get some cool videos of the combine going and all the equipment working. And either by the end of this video it'll be really late and we'll pick it up tomorrow morning, or it'll be done and that'll be that. Alrighty everyone, welcome back. So we're going to take this truckload in here. It's getting really late. It's getting hard to see anything. So we're not going to be going for too much longer. But I think we're going to try and knock out that field. But I wanted to show you guys what we do here at the bins. How we get unloaded. Just got a swing wide here. Got a nice drive over pit. Or a conveyor belt, whatever you want to call it. So just pull over to it, and then we're able to unload. You can see it's unloading up there. It runs off this conveyor into our trough there, and then it runs up the auger, of course, into our bin. And the front's empty, so we obviously just move to the front. Do the same with the back. then once we're done with the front, we'll just move on straight to the back and do the same thing until we're empty. Wonder if we'll be able to fill up this bin here before too long. But we just gotta wait until the conveyor's empty, then our driving ramps will go back down like that. We'll just drive right back over and back to the field we go. Like I said, it's getting hard to see things. It's getting hard to record, so it's gonna be it for the video. But we're gonna try and knock out this last few acres here, and then we'll call it a night ourselves. But hope you guys enjoyed this episode here, and we'll see you in the morning when we finish up some corn fields, and then we'll finish up our beans.